Hey everybody, what's going on? This is your boy Pablo, aka Grandma's favorite grandson, aka the Bearded Wonder, aka the Pod Boss, aka Positive, aka all those silly names I give myself. Man of 1,000 names, Mr. More AKAs in the HBCU. Pinkies up. And we are here again for another wonderful Thursday, the last Thursday of the year. And as always, I'm with my peoples, my loved ones. Ladies, introduce yourself.
Hey y'all, hey, it's me, Christina McCrary on Facebook, aka The Black Mirror, aka The Mom Friend, aka
Whoa. Where did the graffiti come from?
Not confetti.
Foggy like this?
Where the confetti coming from?
Hey y'all, hey. Nah, shit don't work for me, champ.
That's hilarious.
What the fuck?
That is so funny.
Hey y'all, hey, it's me.
Because he literally over there trying to do it. Like, what is happening?
Magical me.
And it's gonna happen again. That's funny as fuck.
Magical me.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea why the fuck it's doing that. Maybe it's
What's that iPhone shit? Just like when people be doing the thumbs up or whatever. And then
no, I'm on my computer. I'm on my laptop. But again, as I was explaining to George, the reason our podcast didn't come out is because Wi-Fi and electronics and all kind of shit is different here. We having all kind of technical difficulties.
It's Mercury retrograde.
Oh.
It fucks with technology too. It's all kind of shit going on. Wait, but did you hear him go, hey y'all, hey, and then that's not how it works. Hey, Michelle.
Anywho.
Fucking hilarious.
Hey, y'all. Hey, it's me, Christina McCrary on Facebook, aka The Black Mirror, aka Captain Consistent, aka The Mom Friend, aka Petty Level 12 and 3/4, aka Xtina McCrazy on Instagram and TikTok, host of McCrazy's Place podcast. New episode coming when I get back because technical difficulties, but it's already recorded and in the bin. Okay. On YouTube, and it has a Facebook and an Instagram. Co-host of the Lightning Bolt Chronicle.
Y'all are annoying.
No, motherfucker, you're annoying. I just want to get through my intro. Co-host of the Lightning Bolt Chronicles. 2 new episodes coming when I get back because, again, technical difficulties in Japan. It's been a whole hot mess, which plays on YouTube, and you can listen to it on Amazon Music, Audible, iHeartMusic, Spotify, and our website, www.thelightningboltchronicles.com. It has a TikTok and a Facebook page. But the interactivity and all the fun stuff happens in the Instagram stories. Actually, we dropped a reel last night. Go look at it. Last night for us, probably early morning for y'all over there in the States. And co-host of this, do I have to say it's fuckery and foolishness? Have y'all not caught on already? Thursday Night Live, which broadcasts live on each of the 3 people you see on the screens, YouTube's and Facebook pages, all presented to you by Sarcarrogance Media Group, SMG or SMD. Hey, y'all.
Hey, girl. What's good, people?
No, it ain't doing it.
I know, it didn't do it that time.
It didn't do it those times.
I told you I don't know what it is. I didn't do anything. It just
happened.
New Year's.
Maybe you took my magic away when you tried to steal it, George.
Not this nigga said New Year's.
He's like, what's
End of
the
the year.
code word?
Hilarious. What's good, y'all? It's your girl Leah Rochelle, founder and creator of the Fat
I'm
Girl
about to say, if it did it on
Chronicles.
your shit, but I'm leaving. I'll tell you that right now.
You luckily only got one hand, so I can only do one. I can only do it with one hand. But that shit be pissing me off with the iPhone because that shit'll just pop up randomly when people do this on the screen. It's like a thumbs up or something. And that motherfucking light thumb will pop up on the screen. Weird. But anywho, founder and creator of the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast, PGC Media and PGC After Dark. You can find us on all the things. We will be back January 9th. And then the Crazy Rich Aunties will be back January 12th. Listen, y'all don't want to miss what we got popping off this year. All kind of new shit, all kind of wonderful things and great topics and amazing guests on both shows. So make sure you are in the place to be January 9th and January 12th with the squad and with the Crazy Rich Aunties. Okay, we're going to kick off the new year in the rightest of ways. Yes, I said the rightest of ways. But in the meantime, in between time, you can find us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all the socials for the Fat Girl Chronicles, PGC After Dark, or PGC Media. Check us out. And on TikTok, we are PGC Podcast. So you can check us out on all the things and all the places. Okay? Thank y'all for joining us, because we finna get into some foolishness and fuckery. George, take it away.
We already knee deep in the foolishness and fuckery, ma'am.
We're finna get into more foolishness and fuckery. George, take it away.
Nah, I'm actually in a non-fuckery mood today.
Okay.
I might want to just have a conversation with my friends.
Okay, let's see where this go. This different.
First and foremost.
Hold on, let me pull out a little herb smoke, so I can get in the groove with you.
Oh,
go on.
First and foremost, shout out to PGC Media.
It's actually just herbs. That's it.
Shout out to PGC Media and McCrazy's Place for allowing us to stream this nonsense each and every week for 2 years running, or a year and some change, whatever it is. We've been doing it for a while. Saw Kerrigan's shows will be back and running in January. Everybody be back up and running. First one out the gate will be Tequila and Champagne. They drop the 5th. Their episode dropped the 5th.
Actually, if all goes well, McCrazy's Place will be dropping on the 2nd.
Well, there you go. McCrazy's Place comes out the gate first, then Tequila and Champagne, and a few other ones. Definitely mention Mac. So stay tuned. And I think Della and Quanah definitely has like 2 shows in the tuck already. So stay tuned. So Kerrigan's The Movement, March 9th. Mark your calendars. If you are in the area, Pablo and Best Friend will be having another live show. God help us all, because the last one was insane. So
I'm not coming out this time.
I understand. And Pablo promises to be in better spirits this time than he was last time. So
great. The time I'm not coming out.
He promises not to yell. He promises you not to yell at the audience this time.
So call back from the last live show. Pablo, you ain't shit.
First 15 minutes of the show, it was a unanimous decision that I ain't shit. So,
okay,
it's your own fault.
Which says a lot when my co-host is Best Friend. So, but that's cool. Yeah. I'll take that. So,
he's white.
Yes, he is. Very much so.
You know what, Christina?
Word to Mike.
Why did she whisper it like?
Word to Mike.
Just so y'all motherfuckers know.
I mean,
So,
just in case anybody didn't know.
if they didn't know my best friend was white, something wrong. I'll tell you that right now.
I honestly, let me tell you, I thought best friend was Hispanic.
A lot of people do. They
I
think
can feel
either.
that.
I thought he was Hispanic, might been Arab or something. You know
Yep.
how they be a little light skinned.
He gets that too.
I thought he was in there until he said certain words, and I was like, "Oh no, that's real white of him to say it that way." So
he
I still learned.
Yeah, he gets that. He gets like Sicilian when he gets a tan.
Yeah,
his skin
Italian.
gets real dark.
Like, it wasn't given white at all. It wasn't given that. I'm just.
But he is.
Yeah, I know now, but I'm just saying that's not what I was getting.
Yeah, he has 3 first names.
So
yes,
he's
absolutely.
milk.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, he has 3 first names. So.
Save the Last Dance, y'all. Just.
That's my buddy. That's my buddy.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
There was another video that was sent to me, but yeah, we'll pass on that. Anywho, so Tasha K hasn't learned her lesson.
I was about to say she ain't learned yet, huh?
Yeah, she ain't never learned a lesson. Recently she had Kevin Hart's former assistant on there running her mouth, and Kev said, "I'm not the one," and this came out. Tasha K, Kevin Hart sues Tasha K for extortion over false and what's that? Defamatory.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. In interview conducted by his former assistant. And for those who haven't seen the video of the former assistant, I believe this is it.
JT did reach out to me January 4th, 2020 and said, "Hello, Tasha." It's right here. He said, "Hello, Tasha. I just want to say thank you for keeping it 100 and in my opinion, riding for me during your segment regarding Kev. You won't regret it. I promise you. I'm so glad you see right through the bullshit. Just know I've been set up and framed for some shit I had 0 parts of. I also know that Kevin Hart wasn't even fucking extorted. He's lying about that. Nobody ever contacted Kevin Hart and demanded anything. We have hardcore evidence to prove this." So I guess that's because Kevin filmed the video. Also, as you saw in the docuseries, they tried to make it seem as if I'm still tied to some plot to extort Kevin. Lies. I'm now being charged with identity theft. So we went from 2 counts of extortion in the beginning that were dropped to identity theft. Unreal. Kevin and his team know what I know and made it a point to not let the world know because they know it would make Kevin look bad. Just know that in this case is way deeper than you think. And also, you are also correct. I will be vindicated very soon. Everything you said during the live segment in regards to the scandal has been spot on. He said the girl set up the camera. Again, we have proof and evidence that she was extremely involved in that aspect of it. I also know that I was never arrested for anything that happened that year. I was arrested because they had the nerve to say I sent Kevin Hart a demand email to his personal email account on April 27, 2018, talking about I had a molestation tape of him, which was totally false and desperate. A lie they jammed me up for. We also have proof for this fact as well. Proof meaning I was arrested for a second email they claim Kevin received 8 months later after the scandal. You notice they never mentioned or said anything to the world or the media in regards to that fact. Anyway, I would love to come on your show one day and drink some wine and talk about it. So, yes. And he said one more thing. Kevin lied about the FBI being involved. They were never involved in this case. Made up case. We have evidence of that as well. Ooh. Yes. And the woman's name is Montia Sabag.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. The one Kevin got it popping with, he says in Vegas behind setting him up.
Ooh. See? There must have been 2 cameras in that room. The one that Kevin had in his hand and the other one she had in his hand, her hand. But I didn't know she had.
But they flew together. He was on a plane with,
correct,
with billionaires on his plane and flew to Vegas. And you said that does Kevin have a gambling problem or something?
Kevin definitely has a gambling problem.
Yeah, she goes on to say he has a gambling problem. He's cheating on Nico, all that good stuff, and yeah. I don't know how JT got her number out the blue, but he did, and apparently he texted her, and Kevin said, niggas is going down. So I don't know how she's gonna pay Kev because she still hasn't paid Cardi yet. So
I was going to say, like, you better start throwing some allegedlys out there, bitch, because that's what's getting you in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
That's what keep getting you in trouble is that you keep saying stuff and reading stuff, and you know people are watching you and coming for you because you keep not saying allegedly.
Yep.
You can't say stuff or throw stuff out there and then expect them not to come for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's why we be saying allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah.
So
We
first
learned
of all,
early.
I can't listen to her read out loud.
If you would have saw my face behind that thing.
Secondly, all I could think the whole entire time is clout is a motherfucker. You done already been sued and lost to Cardi B.
Mm-hmm.
And now Kevin coming for you too?
Like, Kevin will get his money.
Like how is the clout really worth that much? Bitch, you finna be like millions in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy to me. No self-preservation at all. Just want to run your mouth so bad you don't have no self-preservation.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy to anybody who trying to build something. Like, what is you really doing out here, sis?
Yeah, you starting in the hole.
If all publicity is good publicity, was a person.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah.
She lost Cardi B. I'd have went and crawled in a hole some fucking where.
Right.
Shut the fuck up. That's what that was my part too.
I ain't saying shit.
Yeah,
else.
because Cardi lawyers are not Kev lawyers. Like, you know, no disrespect to Cardi. Like, her lawyers are not Kev's lawyers because
Kev's been around a lot longer.
Yeah.
And has a lot more fucking influence and knows people and all that kind of shit. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you know, you didn't
learn. Kev, and Kev also been in trouble a whole lot more. So he needed them lawyers that need to get him out of trouble. So
and he's a black man in America, so
110%.
But shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get why she didn't just go sit the fuck down after the first one. Because that's just not smart.
Because they're paying her to be on her show. So I guess she's trying to build the money for Cardi. Like,
well, I was gonna say, so what's the point?
Yeah.
You hemorrhaging more than you making.
Absolutely. But she don't see it that way.
Obviously, because she still ain't shut the fuck up.
Yep. She don't see it that way. I couldn't do it. I tell you that right now. I owe somebody millions. I'm not talking about nobody else. I learned my lesson.
I'm gonna just go and start doing a cooking show.
Yeah.
You be glad Kevin ain't fucking 50 Cent the way he fucking for Tierra Marie after she lost her case.
I'm saying.
He relentless as fuck though. Like,
hey,
relentless.
That shit.
But on the other side of that, he does a good job of helping people. Yeah.
But that shit was hilarious. Because petty level 12 3/4, bro. I get it.
Lord have mercy.
That nigga petty level 26 and a half.
But that's why I say I kind of get it because I get
he
the
really
petty.
Has nothing to do. Like, he has nothing to do. He don't have nothing. He has nothing to do until the power contracts are up. Then he's go renegotiate. And then he back to nothing to do. Because he's literally quiet until then.
Yep, passive income like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. That nigga really over there rubbing his feet like a cricket, chilling.
Well, I ain't mad at him.
Listen, I ain't either.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like him when I grow up.
Right. That's what I'm like, shit, I ain't either.
No, you're not. Y'all seen I already manifested it for us for 2024. You seen it in
Period.
You seen it in the group chat.
I synced it. So, y'all know I'm about to make a lot of people upset.
Per usual.
Yeah. About to make a lot of people upset.
I was gonna say, just another Thursday.
Just another Thursday. Just another Thursday.
Just another day.
Let me get to it real quick.
Just another combo with Pablo.
Absolutely. I don't be trying though.
Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
you do. Shut up.
It's just my opinion. That's
The
all.
fact that we
Absolutely
both
do
said
be
it at the
trying.
same time, Leo.
Can a person have an opinion in 2023?
You delulu as fuck, bro.
Okay, cool. All right, let's do this one first. Put these in order.
Oh,
Favorite to least favorite.
What?
Yep.
yeah. Well, one of them I ain't seen.
Which one?
Like
American Gangster.
Okay.
In order for what? Like favorite movie
Yep,
or like
favorite to least favorite.
acting?
No, just favorite to least favorite out of the three. Out of the four.
All right. Well, I never seen American Gangster, so I'm counting that one out.
Mm-hmm.
So if we go 3, 2, 1, it's Malcolm Training Flight.
Okay.
I actually very much enjoyed Flight.
Mm-hmm.
I love Flight. So putting them in order for me would be Flight, American Gangster. Ugh.
That's crazy. You got the Oscar winning one in the limbo.
Yeah, but just because shit is Oscar winning, don't even get me started on the fucking white people's Oscars.
All right. While Leo's thinking, I'm going to do what I enjoy watching. Leo's gone. I enjoy
Froze.
Training Day, American Gangster, Malcolm, and Flight.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I wasn't a big Flight fan.
Oh.
Yeah.
My
American
shit literally froze after I gave my 4. What did you say?
Training Day, American Gangster, Malcolm, Flight.
I really enjoy Flight.
Yeah. A lot of people did. I couldn't get with it.
Flight and American Gangster are kind of my faves because I can watch American Gangster or Flight.
Yeah, like he has like a set of movies that I just wasn't a fan of, and that was one of them. So I said I didn't like John Q on Christmas, and people looked at me like I was crazy.
I remember loving John Q.
Yeah. See? It ain't me.
Shit, one of my favorite Denzel movies, and it ain't even a Denzel movie, is Antoine Fisher.
But they call those Denzel movies when he does stuff like that.
I mean, but it ain't his movie.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
I love Remember the Titans.
I love Remember the Titans. I can watch that anytime.
My favorites of his it was Remember the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
She called it the Fighting Titans because she used to mix it up with Fighting Temptations.
I like it.
And Remember the Titans.
They was fighting a little bit in there, so I like it. All right, let's get to the work.
Somebody go rescue my mans, bro. Look at this.
Hey, so we're having a real debate right here. I am non-binary. I am a non-binary woman. I have a vagina owner. And my husband tells me consistently that he is a cis man that likes vagina. And that's how he identifies, as a straight cis man. I find it offensive that my husband sees himself as straight when he's married to someone who is non-binary.
So he's a normal dude, and you keep trying to tell him he's gay.
I'm not a woman, so you're not straight. You're actually queer. And he won't acknowledge that.
You might be delusional, but I'm still not. Therefore, I'm not gay.
He just likes vagina. He just does not like penis. So, what he's saying is kind of an insult to the LGBT community, honestly. It is to me. That he's not willing to accept our marriage is queer.
I didn't sign up to be gay.
He would inherently be pansexual. Am I wrong?
Hey, man, if you're the husband out there, bro, come, we'll give you a safe space and you can tell everybody you ain't gay. And this bitch is crazy, bro. Just respond to the video, dude. These poor people, man. This generation.
She's a fucking weirdo.
Very much
He
so.
wants to be oppressed so bad. What?
You still got a vagina. That's what he likes. That's what sexuality is.
She's a vagina holder.
Gender is different than sex.
But how you gonna tell him what he identify as? Like,
the fuck?
That's like telling you that you don't identify as non-binary. Girl, shut up.
I think for every fucking time she tries to tell him he's not straight, he should tell her she's a fucking woman.
She said that. I'm a non-binary woman. That's an oxymoron.
That has a vagina. Girl, go lay down. Go talk to the lady.
Somebody wants your non-binary vagina and go sit down somewhere.
Go talk to the lady, ma'am. Because
they're a queer couple. They're a queer couple.
They is not.
How about this? She can identify as a queer couple because she is queer, but he is perfectly within his right to say that he's a cishet male. Yeah. Because non-binary or not, bitch, you still have a vagina. He still has a penis, and his penis likes vagina.
He's disrespecting the LGBTQ plus community.
No, he's not. The rest of the LGBTQ plus community would say she's a fucking whack job.
They would tell her to go sit down. Ma'am, go have a seat. You trying to do too much.
Oh, wait. And we're also being we are actually being disrespectful. It's a they, not a she.
Mm-hmm.
They said
a woman.
She put woman on the end, so I'm calling her she.
That's true. She's fucking confused is what the fuck she is.
Yeah, because and that's why people like me be really needing to break down and have conversations like, okay, no, tell me again. Because she just said I'm a non-binary woman, but if you non-binary, you don't place a thing on the end.
What she should have said is I'm a non-binary vagina owner.
Yep.
Help us.
She did a lot of reading and not enough talking. That's what happened to her.
No, she did a lot of reading and not enough comprehension of what she read.
But you gotta talk to people. Like you can't just be like, like I can't just go to like, India and just go in there and be like, hey, I'm Indian. No, you gotta learn everything that you need to learn when you gotta start speaking the language. She's not even speaking the language right.
It don't really work with Indian, but let's say like
it does work for me.
Jewish, where you have to go through the learning and you can convert. You can't convert to Indian, George, but you can convert to like Judaism, or you can convert to Catholicism.
Who are you to?
Who is you to tell him that he can't convert?
You the conversion master
now?
What?
Fuck it. According to Christopher Columbus, we're all Indian anyway.
Exactly. I go eat some damn curry right now. You ain't gonna tell me nothing.
I mean, but then you could be Jamaican. I mean,
I could be.
You just said curry and then move right along.
See?
So then I could really, really, really be in denial and say I'm not a white woman?
Exactly. You limiting yourself. You limiting yourself. I swear to God. Okay.
I wish it had confettied.
Right, I was about to say if that shit would have came up right then, that would have been fucking top tier.
I really wanted it to.
All right. So yeah, I just put that in there. I found that absolutely hilarious. Wish JT was here. His head flew off his neck when you read that. But it is time.
Oh Lord.
It is time.
This nigga.
One day there will be music. One day.
It's gonna be him. It's gonna be a recording of him doing that.
His super stellar child drops beats in his sleep. Well, this nigga on here going
because every time I ask him, he's always busy, so I can't get no new beat from him. But anyway, where on the list of actresses or black actresses, however you want to do this, do y'all put Taraji Penda Henson on?
On the list of black actresses, she's up there.
Okay. What's up there?
She's up there. She's
five? Top
five? Yeah, for sure.
All right.
To me.
Okay. That's all I'm asking.
She went mainstream a few years back, but motherfuckers who know been watching her for years before that.
What was mainstream? Hidden Figures? Or the Mel Gibson movie?
Probably. That's when the white people really started recognizing her. I mean, she was noticed a little bit in Benjamin Buttons, but like full on mainstream white people accepting her as this great black actress. Yeah, Hidden Figures.
Okay. All right.
But before that, shit, she had her own fucking Tyler Perry movie years and years ago with I Can Do Bad by Myself. Taraji been a favorite of mine for a long time.
Okay. Leah?
I would say like top 20.
Black actress?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just say 20 because I can't really narrow it down or pinpoint. I definitely wouldn't say she's in my top 5.
Okay.
But she's up there. So I would say top 15, top 20.
I'm with you. I will put her top 20, and she's at the bottom of that 20, like 19, 18 for me.
I mean, all puns intended, I would say she's like in the middle. She's in the middle. Like 15-ish, 12-ish, somewhere in there.
Mid. So, you all seen her talk about her, the wages. I'm gonna play the video shortly, but I think she could have kept that internally. That's just my opinion. Because I read the comments underneath the post, and they're talking that she deserves Meryl Streep money. She deserves Julia Roberts money. To me, and anybody listening, if you ever stumble across this 10 years later, to me, no, not at all. That's just me.
I would say that a lot of times Black actresses do get the bare fucking minimum.
110%.
When a lot of their careers and their longevity in the game is just as long as a lot of their white counterparts. So I can understand the logic of saying, okay, maybe not Meryl Streep and Julia Roberts, because they've been in here since before I was a twinkle in my daddy's eye. Okay.
They were like child actresses.
Yeah. So I
like,
wouldn't necessarily
whole life.
Julia Roberts, because I've known them since I was a little girl.
That's what I'm saying.
But I would definitely say that she is more deserving of what a lot of Black actresses get. And Taraji is actually at the top of Black actresses as far as pay, compared to Viola Davis, compared to Angela Bassett and shit like that. And I actually saw a breakdown somewhere. Let me find it so I can tell you.
So
the order.
Auntie Vi, as much as I love her, again, her resume does not dictate the salary that they asked for.
What?
If you say television, yeah, you can give Taraji, because Taraji was getting $500,000 an episode for Empire. So if you go TV, Taraji deserves whatever she asked for. Her movie resume is not strong enough. She wasn't the, like how you said, like that wasn't a
judging her on acrimony?
Huh?
Are you judging her on acrimony?
No, not at all. But how you said that Antoine Fisher wasn't a Denzel movie, there's not a lot of Taraji movies that we're going to see. Like Taraji may have 2 or 3 Taraji movies. Everything else,
but I don't feel like she wasn't trying to work toward that. I feel like the Black woman glass ceiling in Hollywood kept her from being able to do that.
From being able to reach that.
Okay. All right. We're going to play the video.
I'm just tired of working.
Why am I not muted? What's happening?
So hard. Being gracious at what I do. Getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. I hear people go, you work a lot. Well, have to. The math ain't mathing. And when you start working a lot, you know, you have a team. Big bills come with what we do. We don't do this alone. The fact that we're up, there's a whole entire team behind us. They have to get paid. So when you hear someone saying, oh, such and such made $10 million, no, that's not, that didn't make it to their account. Know that off the top, Uncle Sam is getting 50%. That's right. Okay? So do the math. Now we have $5 million. Your team is getting 30% or whatever your team is off of what you grossed, not more. After what Uncle Sam took. Now do the math. So I'm only human, and it seems every time I do something and I break another glass ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again, like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
I get that.
It wears on you, you know? Because what does that mean? What is that telling me?
What is it telling me? Yeah. And what does it tell me? Yeah.
You know? And if I can't fight for them coming up behind me, then what the fuck am I doing? I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. I think it's an important message for people to hear, because we see the lights, camera, action.
And then they tell me we don't translate overseas.
Yeah.
I'm tired of hearing that my entire career, 20 plus years in the game, and I hear the same thing, and I see what you do for another production, and when it's time for us to go to bed, you don't have any money. They play in your face.
So
I think people missed the point of what she was trying to say. It's not about the amount of money, because the picture that you then put up on Instagram, Pablo, talking about what do y'all think about this, and she's worth 12 million. First of all, who says
I got that from Facebook, by the way. Shout out to that person on Facebook.
But I'm just saying, like, I think a lot of people miss the point because what she's saying translates to any money level. If you're out there and you're doing the work and you're 20 years in the business and you're fucking working hard and you're doing all the things, then you deserve equal pay and all of that kind of stuff. I think that's what she was trying to say. It's not about the amount of money. It's about the treatment. It's about the equality. It's about the opportunities. It's about, like she said, oh, then they tell you you don't translate overseas. That means there's less jobs for you because of the way you look. I think everybody missed the nuances of what she was trying to say.
So I got the nuances because I'm not an idiot.
I mean, I know, but I'm just saying. Like,
I know. The world. The world missed it.
Everybody's like, imagine that, and her house costs this much, or imagine that, and she makes this much. That's not the point. The point was all the other things that we constantly talk about. Like recently, I saw a post from the Conscious Lee that hit home so hard, where he was like, so if your diversity, equity, inclusion is just bringing in people of color, but not changing the fucking environment, you know what I'm saying? So it's not about how much money she makes. It's about her, like she said, she's been in the business 20 plus years. So maybe not Meryl and Julia Roberts money, but fucking, she's been doing her shit.
Okay. So let me ask you this, though. And it's just being devil's advocate. Say I work in the mailroom for 20 plus years, right? Well, there's a ceiling in the mailroom. You know what I'm saying? Like after I'm not gonna make junior executive money working in the mailroom.
No, you're not. But if you're choosing to stay in the mailroom, that's on you. Are you not trying to break out of the mailroom and move from there? And is there a glass ceiling that's keeping you there?
I would move out the mailroom.
That's what I'm saying. Working in the mailroom for 20 years, because the mailroom typically is supposed to be an entry level. You get your foot in the door, you work your way up, and you do your shit. But if you like it I'm not saying there's anything wrong with working in the mailroom for 20 years if that's what you want to do and that's what you enjoy and whatever else. But if you want to move up out of the mailroom and can't because of that glass ceiling, that's what the fuck she's talking about.
So, where does her team, where do they get some of the blame as well?
I don't feel like she was blaming anybody.
No. I'm just saying, like you have a lawyer and an agent.
Oh, you're talking about that team?
Yeah. Like where do they? Because they have to ask for it.
They do, but that don't mean they getting it. She's still a Black woman who doesn't translate overseas.
She doesn't.
And when it comes to that, her team, like she said, she fired her whole team because they did not capitalize on her popularity as Cookie from Empire. As a lawyer, as a publicist, as a manager, all of those things, it is your job and responsibility, literally out here, to scout her, to get her money, to get her things from that. They could have did a whole Cookie show by herself.
Yeah,
but they didn't
she
do
was
those
the only
things,
reason everybody continued watching Empire.
Yeah, that's like if I had people on my team and they not doing what they supposed to be doing, you gotta get the fuck on.
Yeah, because they say,
I understand the thought and I understand the process of why she said what she said. Now, is she going to get what her white counterparts are getting? Absolutely not.
She's not even getting Holly money.
Who is Holly?
Berry.
Nigga, I'm like, is that somebody I ain't never heard of?
Like this
nigga said Holly.
There is
her name is Hallie.
Her name is Hallie, and I literally thought, I'm like,
guess what? There's a hierarchy, and it's always been a hierarchy. Is the system flawed? 110%.
And that's all
so
she's
here's the
saying.
order.
The system is flawed. That's
Here's
what
the high.
she's saying.
Here is the flow of the highest paid actresses as of May this year.
Okay.
Kerry Washington.
Yep.
Zendaya. Taraji.
Those two. The first two, white people love them.
That's neither here nor there.
Euphoria and Scandal. That alone puts them in a whole different tax bracket.
Also, colorism.
Carrie ain't that light.
She ain't
lighter than Taraji. So it's Kerry Washington, Zendaya, Taraji, Angela Bassett, Viola Davis, Tracy Ellis Ross, Gabby Union, Regina King, and then Halle Berry. That is in order.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly.
So, as of May of this year.
So here's the question.
And that's from a trusted source. That's
right.
from a trusted
And this
source.
is what Hollywood's going to say. If Angela Bassett is starring in a movie and Taraji P. Henson is starring in a movie, who are the people most likely going to go see first? Because that first weekend is all they care about in Hollywood. They're going to see Anime Bullock. They're not going to see Taraji.
No, I think it depends on the movie for me.
You're in that minority, but the majority folks is like, oh, Mother got a movie. That's it. And Taraji is just Taraji.
Fair, but like I said, Taraji's been one of my favorites for a long time. So I have been known to be like, oh, Taraji's doing a movie. Let me check that out.
Because they were saying that Angela Bassett deserved an Oscar for Black Panther.
No, she didn't.
Exactly. But that's what they were saying because that's how they see her.
Well, that's
but I also think that's because a lot of times Black actresses don't really get the top role. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like when we do see them in something, it's like, oh, okay, well, give them an award for something.
Mm-hmm.
Give us something. Because
I mean, she does deserve an award, but not for Black Panther. And I think we talked about that on this show.
We did.
Yeah, because she was mid. She was like one of the first mids. Yeah.
Also, side tangent. Can I just say how happy I am that Tab won an Emmy?
Yes.
I love Auntie Tab. I do.
I do. And I love her little show on YouTube. Even though it's for kids, I'll be watching it.
I don't even watch her little show on YouTube, but I love her so much, and I'm happy she won an Emmy.
So when you said they don't get hired into the roles, I'm glad you said that because I have one more video from Monique. I don't usually listen to Monique, but this made sense, for the conversation.
To put my brother Tyler Perry in that. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. See, when I see you do a clip and you go to TD Jakes' church, and I watch you write a check for $1 million in front of the congregation, and you give it to this man, was that for the congregation to give more money? Or was that really genuine? See, when no one's watching, who are you? To when everyone's watching. And we got a chance to sing when no one was watching. See, your listeners will hear that audio when he makes statements like, and I gotta bring this up, Daddy, because it's a part of it and you understand the devalue of Black women. Recently, I saw a quote that my sister Taraji put out there and said, Tyler Perry was the first person to pay me my quote. And that's a Black man. Well, he says, I'm the first person to pay Taraji P. Henson the most money she's ever made. And then we said, but did you pay her fairly? And then he said, I paid her more than she's ever made. What does that mean, brother? When you go and buy Tiffany Haddish a car, see, if we remember the movie Cadillac Records, I'll keep buying you a car, but I won't give you what you're worth. So,
because if I give you what you're worth, you can buy your own car.
I don't need you to buy no car. I don't need you to pay for me to go on no vacation. Just give me what my resume says I'm supposed to get. So when you ask me how does it feel to not hear him come out?
Right. And she's saying exactly what the fuck is Taraji is saying. Like, she's saying, give me what my resume says I am worth. Not whether you liked the movie or not.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I could give a fuck less about your opinion. Give me what my resume says I'm worth. She was in Benjamin Button. The price difference is that.
Was she in Benjamin Button? Or
Nigga,
she was
the only black motherfucker that was in there that was recognizable. She was in that motherfucker.
Okay.
She got an award for the goddamn movie, so apparently she was in there.
Okay.
But then on top of that, like everything else that she has been in, it's like, I feel like, don't tell me what I should be asking for because you don't want to ask for that price. If I like, case in point, you've been doing podcasting for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Right. So if it came down to somebody asking you your price, and you tell them your price, oh well, your resume says you're only worth $500,000. You ain't really worth the $10 million that you're asking for. And you be like, no, but my resume says this. Right. My longevity says this. All of these things that I've done, that I've shown, that I've been a part of, that I've been able to build, that I've been able to grow, says that I am worth this. But we say you're only worth $500,000. You're not worth the $10 million you're asking for. How would you feel?
I'll feel slighted.
Right.
I feel slighted.
And that's how she feels. She feels slighted because every fucking time she goes to ask for what she knows she's worth, a motherfucker telling her, well, we don't really think you're worth that, but we'll give you this just to satisfy your ass.
But
because we really, and then this is the other part. We really want you for this. Well, if you really want me, pay me. If you really see me for this part, pay me. If you really think that nobody else can play this part as good as I can, or the character fits my overall description, then fucking pay me. Because if they looking for a big black woman to play a part, and I show up and I fit the description for the part,
you're gonna lose to Loretta Devine.
Loretta ain't a big black woman. Loretta a thick black woman.
In Hollywood, they're gonna call her big. You gonna lose to Loretta Devine.
The difference. Loretta thick. Okay? Loretta not a big black woman. She a thick black woman. Okay? But my point is, or what they gonna do is they gonna find somebody who is going to be willing to take a lower price and put them in a fat suit.
But that also goes back to the black thing, because Taraji's milkshake gonna bring the boys to the yard. But they're just looking at, all right, we need a black woman for this part, and we don't want to pay that much, so we just pay this one this much. Well, the people may not come for whoever that black woman is.
So, like, I know her story very well. She came to Hollywood like $300 with a son. She built her life. I'm looking at her resume. I don't know. I don't know.
Again, like I said, I think some of that also has to do with where she's allowed to be.
Yeah. She was in a movie called Forehead Titties.
What the fuck? Why is that a name of a movie, and why was she in it?
I don't know why she was in it, but she's in a movie called Forehead Titties, and the picture is of a woman doing this with titties on her forehead.
Okay, well, I'm going to say that's her. I'm going out doing some Uber on the side.
Yeah, shit, it has to be. But a lot of her money came from TV. Like, sometimes you just be a TV star. There's nothing wrong with being a TV star.
Yeah, but TV stars can make a gang of money too. Look at Jennifer Aniston.
But she left TV to go to the big screen. And
a lot of people do.
She was doing them simultaneously, though.
Right, but now, when the last time she was on TV, though?
The end of Empire, I believe.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she left a $500,000 on the table at Empire.
No, Empire got canceled because Jussie Smollett is crazy.
Juicy Smoothie.
You know what I'm saying? Like she's always like
Juicy Smoothie was up here lying, so it got canceled.
So she's always like the girlfriend. Like she's like the matter of fact person in the movie though. She's not.
Hold on. She said Juicy Smoothie.
Like she's not a,
Can we just appreciate that for a second?
we can, absolutely. So
Because that's what that nigga name should have been, Juicy Smoothie. Because what? He was out here doing the most, and then
he was acting
he
though.
got canceled.
He was doing it. He was a great actor. The niggas
He
believe
was,
him.
and I'm so sad that had to happen because he put out an album not too long before all that happened, and it was good.
Well, you know, he's a child star. You know, they tend to go crazy after a while. So I looked up Meryl Streep. Meryl gets 20 unless she negotiates the back end, like at the gate. I mean, whatever percentage the movie makes, she gets some of that. Then she says, "Give me 10." Holly's in the same boat. Holly do the same thing. She just because 20 is the number. Jim Carrey, all them niggas, they get 20. Once you get 20, you can't go underneath 20. Like them niggas have to pay you 20 for the rest of your life. How much is she worth?
I can't tell nobody.
I don't know, but she should be at the level where this much, no less, because she's been in the industry for 20 plus years. She's been doing the work. If she
But
was
she gets Zendaya money though?
Huh?
Did she get Zendaya money?
Zendaya is 12.
I don't care. But does she deserve that money again?
I'm trying to see what else has Zendaya been in other than
Malcolm and Marie and Euphoria.
Yeah, as far as movies.
Oh, let's look it up.
Zendaya is also a child star. She was a Disney kid.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She was a child. And she still
that just means she
literally
worked
like 12.
that means she worked for a long time. She had longevity. That's all that means.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And so has Taraji.
Right.
You hear yourself?
And that child is 27 years old. Don't call her no 12.
Yeah, Zendaya.
You
But
hear
she's
yourself, Pablo, though?
Zendaya is in the Spider-Man movies in the MCU. She's Mary Jane.
Boom.
That alone.
I'm still saying, do you hear yourself, though?
Yeah,
You're saying Zendaya has been working for a long time. So has Taraji.
Right.
Although some
That's
of her movies aren't the same or in the caliber of some of Zendaya's movies, she has still been in the business and in the game for 20 plus years. You can't diminish her. And again, like what Christina said, if your shit ain't translating well in other avenues, they not gonna pick her for no shit like the Spider-Man movies. They're not gonna pick her for no shit like that.
Yeah, but it's not her fault. It doesn't translate in other countries.
No, I'm not saying it's her fault. I'm just saying that because it doesn't, then she is pretty much kind of typecast. So the kind of money that she is able to achieve ain't gonna be there because of how she's typecast. She gonna always be able to play the light-skinned house nigga. You know what I'm saying?
She got naked too soon.
Who did?
That's my opinion. Taraji. She got naked too soon.
What she get naked in?
Baby boy. She gonna cook them tacos.
I mean, you didn't see nothing.
I seen her titties. She got naked too soon. BT version blurred. You don't see it, but if you watch the movie, you see it.
I mean, you really have to be a motherfucker to remember that kind of shit.
Nigga, that's like one of the biggest scenes in that movie. You gonna cook them tacos? Yeah, I'm gonna cook them tacos.
I mean, but I don't even remember her getting naked. That's my point. I don't remember.
Well, you weren't supposed to remember her being naked. Okay.
Tyrese was naked too.
He was. But you see what Tyrese is at.
Listen, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day.
For the Fast and the Furious, Tyrese wouldn't be
chicken eggs with the sausage hanging out. Everybody was naked in that movie.
The mama was too. AJ was naked too.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
And AJ will never get $1 million a movie, ever.
But AJ, but this is the thing.
Sheree.
Not everybody wants that.
Sheree.
Not everybody wants that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not everybody's life goal. But people do want to be paid their worth.
And they should be.
People want to be paid their worth. Because if I've done something for 20 plus years, you are not going to tell me that I am not worth this amount. And I've put in, I didn't pay my dues. I've paid my motherfucking dues. Like A-Ball and MJG said, I didn't pay my dues. Give me what I'm worth. And that's what she's saying at the end of the day. At the end of the day, Black women get the short end of the stick because people are always trying to debate what we're worth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, you ain't worth that much because this person did that and this person. I don't give a fuck what they did. This is what I did. This is what I've accomplished. Mm-hmm. This is my mark on the world. This is my mark on cinema. This is my mark on TV. Give me what the fuck I'm worth at the end of the day. That's all I'm trying to say.
Right. So, okay. And I hear that. I totally understand. I truly believe that. If you worth something, get it. Go get what you believe you are worth. Because that's what we're supposed to do. You know, when the job asks you how much you want to start at, just because they start at 60, don't mean you tell them 60. You tell them how much you believe you are worth. I tell people that all the time.
And you always overshoot to give yourself room for negotiation.
Yeah,
absolutely. But I believe the fight is women in general. I believe that when the moment she says, excuse me, her sisters, that's where the fight changes. Because
white women ain't fighting that fight.
Right. Because a lot of white women got other hustles besides movies. So, yes.
Also, white women translate everywhere.
They do.
Thank you.
And they also do a lot of they do a lot of like gimmicky stuff that people like to do anyway.
Yeah, I forgot.
#1 films.
She been out there doing her shit. And
that's what I'm saying. People be trying to minimize folks.
Okay,
she knows how hard she's been working. And I'm wondering too, if she's been in the business 20 plus years, how much of her income did she have to spend for makeup artists and hair artists? Because let's get into that.
And that's what she was saying in that clip. She was saying it's a whole team behind us, and they have to pay for that. And I also was just reading when I found that list, it was saying that that they pay for the press runs and stuff.
Yeah, you got to pay for your own press runs.
So you want me to go on these press runs for a movie that's coming out?
Yeah,
and I'm not getting paid extra.
Yeah, either you pay up front or they'll give you on the back end. You just gotta take care of your flights and stuff to get to where you need to go to.
Suck it.
That was the whole thing with Monique. Like they wasn't paying her to go overseas to promote the movie,
and I wouldn't go. Shit.
So, but
y'all see my face. That's all y'all need to know. I'm in it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to go on no press runs.
And remember, other people are like, oh, well, Monique was saying the same thing. And y'all, boop-de-boop. No, again, social media, they, and the nigga net. I understood what she was saying. She just said it a little more aggressive than Taraji said it. You got to listen to what's actually being said.
Yeah.
So,
because they discount the fuck out of Monique a lot.
They do. So, and
honestly, I enjoy Monique's stand-up more than I enjoy the last several of Kevin Hart's. So
yeah, I wouldn't go that far. But But
I'm just saying it's a matter of what you relate to. As a
right.
black woman, to
So,
me, she's such a
but what I'm saying is, right? You're not gonna talk about Kevin Hart in my face like this.
I didn't say that. I enjoyed his as well, but what I'm saying is I relate more to a black woman than to a black man as far as, you know what I'm saying, the content and what's being said and all that. So it's POV, right?
Yeah. So yeah, Glam Squad is not a studio issue, but I think it's also because she's black. Yep, because Glam Squads don't know how to do black hair or black makeup properly.
And so that is a studio issue. Because if you are hiring black actors and black actresses, then you should be accommodating them for those things that they need. Yeah. They need black hairstylists or people that know how to do black hair. Because a lot of white women do not know how to do black hair.
That you pay for.
So why do people make
pays for?
Why do people make a fuss when Susie Q in Alabama charges $1,500 to put a wig on? That's her worth. She feel like that's her worth.
Hold on. Let me tell you about the when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to certain things, like somebody charging $1,500 for a wig, but they want you to come with your hair washed and dried, pressed out, blow dried, all of that.
Already cornrowed with your own wig.
Yeah, some of these bras want you to come with your hair already braided. They want you to supply the cap, the comb, the needle, the thread. They want you to come with everything that they need in order to do their job.
And you just show up with the wig.
And they just stand there and sew the wig in. No, ma'am. Okay. You did nothing.
I think that has to do with the specialty supposedly of it. So there's a conversation going on social media right now about how they just made it a law in New York that cosmetology licenses, that the schooling has to include different textures of hair. And a lot of people were like, wait, cosmetology school? No, it didn't. So it was, yeah, we teach you how to do the normal hair, right? The fucking, mainstream or whatever. And then if you wanted to learn how to even cut curly hair, black people ain't the only people with curly hair, but even if you wanted to learn that was specialty and you had to pay to take extra classes.
Yeah.
Well, that's wild because when I went to barber school, we had to cut everybody's hair. We had to color everybody's hair. The one thing in barber school that used to piss me off, though, was because I was a black woman. They used to think I knew how to do everything to fucking hair. I don't know how to do everything, especially not to white hair, because I'm a black woman. I ain't never had to do no white woman's hair. Right. And so that was one thing that I had to learn in barber school. I had to learn how to cut it, color it, bleach it, all of that kind of shit. I had to learn how to do all of it in barber school. So
because, well, thankfully you did. But what I'm saying is, so in that instance, in the conversations that they were talking about it just becoming a law, it comes down to, okay, well, you have to know how to do this because this is the standard.
Right.
And then if you know how to do these other things, you can charge more because it's a specialty. Now, another part of the conversation, so of course, all the black women in the comments was like, I don't want no white woman touching your hair. Okay, and that's fine and that's fair. However, what was brought up was, okay, what about in the industries though? They're not hiring black women to do hair. They're hiring white people because that's what they do. Why shouldn't these white women know how to do black people's hair and makeup just like anybody else on the set? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For the talent.
Eyebrows.
Yeah. So with that.
And then, hold on, because then the other tangent was the people talking about, oh, y'all trying to put the unlicensed black women out of business. No, maybe they're unlicensed because they couldn't learn how to do what they do. And now maybe they can be licensed and it'll cut out all that shit that Leo was talking about. Come with your hair washed and combed. And
them the bitches with licenses. Them the ones who got salons and every goddamn thing who want you to come with all of your shit done. Which is why Exhibit A. Exhibit A. I'm bald head, okay? Because I will not, and I refuse to pay somebody to tell me. It was somebody online, and I will find the picture and send it to you. It was, I screenshot it. It said a wash and go was this amount. But then right underneath the wash and go, it said, come with your hair already washed. And the caption said, so what am I what I'm paying you to do? Just go? Literally, like the logic in a lot of how people see pricing, how people see somebody's worth is because people do dumb shit. So me, I will pay my barber to cut my hair, to make it look nice, all of that or whatever. My barber charges me $35. I don't have no problem with $35. I pay plus tip. But what I'm paying for is to go sit in the chair when I get there, when I set my appointment for it. If my appointment is for 4:00, at 4:00, I want to be sitting in your chair, being done and getting up 4:30, 4:35. I don't want to get there and you asking me to come back at 5:00. I don't want to get there and you take an hour and a half before I get into your chair. And then when I do get in your chair, it takes you an hour and a half to cut my hair. Like, no. I ain't got that much fucking hair. So let's get it done. People take advantage of people needing services. So they will tell you that you got to come with all this shit done. But state regulations in a lot of states specify that you should be washing hair. Why? Because you don't know what people got going on in their heads. You don't know what people got going on their scalp. So you should be washing. That is your time to examine the scalp, examine the hair, make sure no sores, make sure ain't nothing going on that scalp, none of that. But then outside of that, that is your time to give your client what they're coming in there for. People are coming to get their hair done for relaxation purposes. People are coming to get their hair done or to sit under the dryer or to wash and all that other kind of stuff for self-care. People have removed the care from what they're doing. And now it's just, I'm trying to get all the money I can get. No. Which is why, like, my experience on yesterday, getting my toes done, I will never go back. Because, first of all, my toenail is crooked. My toenail look like Gumby, okay? And I'm so mad. Literally one of these, okay? I got a Gumby toenail popping off, and I'm pissed. But also, I told her what I wanted, and she kept trying to tell me what I needed. No, ma'am. We're not negotiating. I'm paying you for a service. Do what I tell you I want. I'm saying all of that to say, people will try to minimize what it is that you're coming there for, what your work is, what your overall price should be. Now, if I'm coming in here and getting shoddy work every time, let's say Taraji was a piss poor ass, like terrible fucking actress. Let's say she was a terrible fucking actress.
She'd say she's a Tubi actress.
Hey, I ain't gonna minimize Tubi motherfuckers neither, because they be doing good sometimes.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Don't do that.
I done watched a couple Tubi movies. Sometimes. Heavy on the sometimes, okay? Let's say she was in one of them movies. You know what I'm saying? And she out here asking for $100 million. Then I would be like, girl, don't nobody even know your name. But everybody knows Taraji. Everybody knows what she's done, where she's been, all of that. Pay that fucking lady. Stop minimizing her because you might not like the role she's played, because you might not like the fact that she is mid. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to minimize people for that. Like, yeah, I get it. Everybody got their opinion. But at the end of the day, fuck your opinion. Look at what facts are stating.
Yeah.
And
And for the
finish.
9 #1 films, the 10th player on the bench still get a ring. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if the movie she's in was #1. So
That's literally the point I was just gonna make. And so y'all talking about she don't translate overseas unless it's a black movie. What the fuck does that mean? Because if your main actress, so let's use Benjamin Button as an example. If Brad Pitt translates overseas and she's also in the movie, motherfuckers ain't gonna be like, oh no, I'm not gonna go see the Brad Pitt movie because what the fuck is that black lady doing there? The fuck?
I know some people that would say that. That's all right.
Hate this planet. I don't belong here, Earthlings.
Benjamin Button. How much money that made?
I read somewhere that Brad Pitt was paid in the millions and she was paid like
150,000.
So the budget for it,
as well known then.
yeah, the budget was 167
million.
The movie made 335. What role did she play in that 335? Could she have been taken out and put an insert black woman here for that role?
I
don't know because I've never seen Benjamin Button, so I can't say.
Get the fuck out of here!
I ain't never seen it.
Me neither.
I ain't never seen it. You know.
Okay.
Heard it was good though, but I ain't never seen it. Because the thought process of the movie, like the concept of the movie didn't appeal to me. Like
not at all.
A white person aging backwards. Okay, and y'all do that regularly. I mean, y'all age forward regularly.
Yeah.
That's why I guess that's why it is the concept of the movie because they age like milk.
Dog years, allegedly. Allegedly.
What's another? I ain't messing with none of y'all.
I don't like what I want.
She does a lot. She does a lot of our movies, man. Yeah, see, a lot of.
And that's the other part too. Pretty much what Monique was saying.
No, absolutely, Kevin. But that's why I said so. Using Benjamin Button as an example, you know what I'm saying? If it's not a black movie, what the fuck does the fact that she supposedly doesn't translate overseas have to do with shit?
So the high paying movies are tending to be the white movies, unless it's a comic book movie. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they're saying. Like, can we put her where what's her name? The comic. She always plays the sassy friend. What's her name? She's Chris Rock's friend. The gay lady.
Wanda Sykes?
Yeah. Wanda? Can you put Taraji where Wanda Sykes is? Because Wanda Sykes is everybody white movie.
No. No, that wasn't Taraji. That was more of
the movie.
The movie, them.
Yeah, like I watched Empire because of Taraji, and I know I've heard that amongst other people as well.
Yeah, because nobody believes Terrence.
And I'm gonna be honest again. I've only seen a few episodes of Empire.
Bro, after Shorty pushed old girl down the steps, I stopped watching. I ain't watching after that.
I think I only saw like the beginning episodes. And that's just because I don't really watch TV. I watch the same shit. If it ain't Martin, don't ask me about it.
I mean,
Family Guy, don't ask me about it. You know, certain shit like that. So it's not a black thing.
We jumped the shark after the Jussie thing, but I finished watching it just to see how the story was going to end. But when I was watching it, she was the character. She was the, like, I named my car Cookie.
Yeah.
Come on, Cookie car.
But that's just like Notori on Power. Like after a while, it stopped being about Ghost. It started being about how she felt what Ghost was doing to her. So, but Notori.
Well, 50 Cent didn't already put his bid out there for her to come do one of his shows and shit.
That's what 50 does.
And I'm glad he doing it because
and
from
50
what
pay
I saw,
you.
From what I saw, Auntie Mary getting $400K an episode.
Yeah, 50 pay you.
Agreed, Kevin.
So
when she started calling that girl Boo Boo Kitty.
Yeah, that's what it was. When Boo Boo Kitty pushed Shorty down the steps. That was it.
I mean, but TV shows do that. The several seasons will be good and then it kind of falls off or whatever. But
or they start mimicking old shows. I don't like it.
Show.
Like they'll do the Who Shot JR gimmick all over. And I don't like watching that. So
yeah,
who's on first?
Yeah, that shit. So,
yeah, but for that show, Cookie was the draw,
and that's what I'm saying. If she does television, like Angela Bassett is on TV, killing it.
Listen, I love Auntie Angela on 911,
and she making money. Sometimes you just got to go to the job that pays you. Hollywood don't want to pay her. She need to go to TV.
Sir.
But also, that does not negate the discrimination that's taking place. And I think that's her point.
Unless you get a blackout, unless you talk to Angela, Holly, all them and say, no, we not working, nothing's going to change.
But it's the same thing. That's why I said we're talking about Hollywood and large amounts of money, but the principle is the same. You don't want to go to the job that pays you. You want to do the job that you want to do and get paid what you're worth.
Yeah, it's just like Kaepernick. He took a knee, and they said, "Oh, you can't play." If the rest of them would have took a knee with him, it'd have been a whole different conversation.
But also now the NFL is trying to ask motherfuckers to take a knee for Israel. So,
see, that means it wasn't about the knee at all.
No, it was about the fact that he was black.
Fuck, we knew that.
We knew it wasn't about no goddamn joint. We knew that. We knew it wasn't about whether this nigga could get on his knee and get up. We knew that.
So put a bow on all this.
Okay, you want me to wrap it up? You want me to tie the yellow ribbon around the old oak tree?
So
okay, you can do it because I was about to say if I do it.
White men in any aspect of America, American culture, white men, as of right now, are apex predators. Like they get paid the most out of everybody.
As of right now.
Yeah.
As of forever.
Always and forever.
Right. Underneath that
is white women.
No, white women don't get shit. Outside of the top 5, them niggas don't get shit. They broke just like everybody else, unless you doing some Disney shit that gets you residuals. And that's the smart game. You gotta do shit like that. That's why Brandy don't work like that. She's fucking Cinderella. Every time they put Cinderella on TV, Brandy just walks her ass in the motherfucking mailbox. It's the smart game. They know you're not gonna pay you, so you gotta do shit to make them pay you.
But that's what Taraji was saying. Like they said, "Oh, you always working?" Cause I got to.
She ain't always working.
But she is though. Like if you look at like we just said, they got to do the press runs. They got to do this. They got to do that. They gotta audition for shit, and even in order to even be getting paid for shit. So again, she was simply saying, I gotta do a whole lot more than them white women, than them white men, than black men in order to get paid.
I think Anne Hathaway still has to audition.
Sir,
but Anne Hathaway don't have to.
Hold it. Anne Hathaway.
Pablo, you finna make my eye twitch. And then we
were coming back, driving. Now, mind you, remember, y'all, I'm in Japan.
Yeah.
We're driving past the mall yesterday. And the fucking ad on the side of the building is Anne Hathaway's face. So fuck you. I guess she translates overseas.
She does. She's very pale. She has long, straight hair. She translates.
Now, don't get me wrong. I like Anne Hathaway, but I'm just saying.
All right, Leo, wrap this up, man.
Literally just yesterday on the side of the fucking mall.
I just saw The Devil Wears Prada, so don't mind.
I love that movie. It's cute.
See, exactly.
But I'm just saying, like,
did you put Taraji in that movie somewhere? She gonna have to redo how she does shit. That's all I'm saying. So you got a code switch, even in Hollywood. That's how Whoopi got money. Whoopi got her money that way. She code switched on them niggas.
But you also got to think about the time that Whoopi was doing things.
She still does it. When she go on that fucking TV show, there's a lot of shit she could say that she don't say because she knows what the fuck is at stake.
Oh, I forgot she was doing TV.
It's because she's making that money.
Don't mind me, y'all. I don't watch.
Well, then the bow on this whole fucking package is the same thing it's always been. White supremacy rules the world and black women are fucked. All right, next topic.
Next. Thank you, Christina.
Like I said, this is the last show of the year. Are there any memories throughout this year that stand out for y'all on this show?
We done did a lot of shows this year.
We did.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all, I enjoy this shit. I love hanging out with y'all every Thursday night, just fucking being us and shooting the shit. And you know, I love authenticity. I love y'all's authenticity. I love that we could get on here and say what we want to say and be who we want to be.
And I get threatened every week.
I mean,
because you come here with some shit every week.
Every week. Just another Thursday. But yeah, like when we were in the group chat before this, and Leo was like, if you want, we could skip a week. And I hate it when we skip a week. I love this. I look forward to this.
I hate it as well, but I also understand. Like,
I mean,
I
of course I understand.
get it.
Of course.
Yeah, like I fully fucking get it. That's why we've been on a break for so long.
No, and that's
why all motherfucking hiatus.
I don't know how I feel about them remaking The Color Purple, honestly.
And it's a musical.
I feel like why we got to keep remaking the same fucking movies.
The nostalgic purposes, and they bring it back.
What's nostalgic about a bitch getting beat in the street?
I mean,
I tell you what, they remake Purple Rain. I'm boycotting everything.
I'm gonna tell you,
make my heart go pitter patter to see Miss Sophia get her ass beat again.
So the thing is, The Color Purple is one of my favorite movies, just for nostalgia purposes, like you said. But it's a fucking black trauma movie.
It is.
All of it is trauma. All of it. That bitch birthed two of her daddy's babies in the beginning. The fuck?
Yeah,
that's how the movie starts. I'm birthing my daddy's baby.
If y'all
love to keep our black asses traumatized, and then
if y'all don't understand, Oprah does nothing but trauma movies.
Man, I'm gonna be real. And I'm gonna say something super
nothing but trauma. That's all Oprah brings to us, and we be sitting there eating that shit up.
What other movies did she do?
Beloved.
Oh, I don't recall seeing that one.
Oh, nigga.
I mean, I might have seen it, but you know, my brain is just probably like,
Yeah,
That's the one with Halle Berry in it, ain't it?
No. what's her name? Kimberly Elise.
Yeah, Kimberly Elise, Danny
It's
Glover.
got some supernatural tones to it and shit.
And she asked him to be, touched on, and it's some wild.
It was
Oprah
weird.
on some other shit when she be directing and producing.
Yeah. But see, only
even the
time
movie
I've
with
ever
Michael Ealy,
Oprah was
that was crazy.
the only time I've ever really liked Oprah was as Miss Sophia in The Color Purple. Like, I think
she was getting her ass whooped.
That was 40 years ago.
Right. But I'm saying, like, everybody been, Oprah. This bitch, my mama bought me a subscription to her magazine when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
And the very first thing I noticed, this bitch has her own magazine, and every fucking month she's on the cover.
On the cover.
Yeah. My shit. Yeah, the immortal life of Henrietta Lacks. That's based on the true story, but that's still some shit I don't need to see.
Yeah, trauma.
They took the whole her DNA and put it in other people and shit. Oprah on some other shit. Precious, see?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like a lot of the movies that come out are continuously traumatizing our black asses, like on a regular basis.
Their Eyes Were Watching God. That was the other one. Boy.
For Color Girls, wasn't that Oprah or that was Tyler?
Both. They put money in it together.
Oh.
So I guess the O in Oprah stands for oppression.
And look at her. Ain't she the richest black woman there is and can do whatever the fuck she wants, including hang out on Epstein's Island?
$3 billion. She said she ain't been to a bank since 1996. She went in there and deposited a check just for the fun of it because she didn't know how it felt. That's the type of time she on.
All I'm gonna say, like, I don't see the need to keep remaking these fucking movies. Like, bruh, don't keep remaking shit because it's a new generation.
Yeah, Oprah says you gotta.
So they need to know about having your daddy's baby.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. She's saying that they know
new
what the
generation. My ass.
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the good times that we had on this show. We ain't talking about Oprah.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you right. Because we was finna go way on another motherfucking tangent.
We can talk about Oprah next week.
It was finna be midnight. Okay.
We can talk about Oprah next week.
Okay.
Yeah, I love doing this, man. This was I'm gonna be 110% transparent. This show was a jab at another show that left probably like a week or two prior to we starting this show. And their show came on Thursdays.
This nigga.
Hey, we being authentic, right? I'm being authentic. So yeah, it was literally a jab at another show.
I just want the audience to know that I knew nothing about that. I didn't know that.
I literally just learned that today.
Petty something.
And that show is no longer in production. They do not do any shows anymore. I love them. I love them to death. They still follow me to this day. They jump on my other shows and talk and stuff. But yeah, but after a while, I got to love this place. Huh?
I feel like I kind of did know that.
Yeah, you kind of did.
I had no
like
idea.
when you just said that, I'm sitting up here like, oh.
Yeah, it was said in the chat. It was said in the chat. Yeah. But yeah, man, I love doing this, man. I love the freedom of this show as opposed to the other.
I was unaware, and I'm sorry, whoever he's talking to.
I didn't know that this one was a jab at them. I just knew this came on in place of them. I didn't know
it literally came like literally the same exact time. Like literally, like they come on at 8, the same exact time. Like
fucking hilarious.
They just on a different platform. That was all. They was on a different platform than us. But
some of my favorite moments would be grossing y'all out flirting with JT. That shit used to tickle the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Because Christina would be like, like you would see. You would see the irritation come over her face and everything. But it used to just be so funny. And honestly, we used to do it just to irritate the both of y'all. And then to irritate like just people in general. It used to be so fucking funny. But also, like, this is my show where I don't have to produce. So, like, this is one of my funner shows. Like, I don't have to produce. I could sit here and just talk. I don't necessarily have to do nothing.
Yep. Just show up.
Yeah. So, but
and I love that too. Like love my podcast is literally, come on, let's just sit down and talk. And this is the same thing. But again, like you said, Leo, no production, no nothing. Just show up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah,
I don't have the structure of the other shows, and I can be my silly self, and I love it.
And it's a little bit therapeutic.
It is. I liked before everybody had music, and I was doing all the music. that was always fun for me.
Because what the
if
fuck?
It was up to me, y'all wouldn't have had no music all year long. I promise you. Y'all would have had no damn music.
You know what I miss? I miss JT being here so I could call him Florida Man.
Florida Man.
Yeah. Yeah, JT being here all the time was fun.
JT being Florida Man was fun.
Florida.
And his audio never be clear. Never.
And he always looked like he's sitting under a red light bulb.
Absolutely.
Red light special ass.
He like, y'all can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me?
Secret, Leo, get it right.
It has been a hell of a year though. Like even when like finally meeting y'all. Like I met Christina in Jamaica, but like doing the live show was good.
I don't understand how I survived that one. That was
the live show was funny because we were all together.
I was gonna walk out on y'all.
And again, like we said before, if JT was there, that would have been a totally different show. It would have been a totally different. That motherfucker would have probably ended up being 3-4 hours long.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So,
but
that was super
I'm
fun.
grateful for y'all. I appreciate y'all every Thursday.
Appreciate you too, man.
Even the ones that I don't be on here and I might not like when I ain't had no voice, I was pissed. Bruh. I'm like, no. But I was
that one episode with Leo, you was busy, but we started cooking at the very end. You was like, nah, put me in.
Put me in, coach.
Like, this thing coming on with 15 minutes left. She's like, nah.
What about the episode when it was just me and Leo and we just sat on here and giggled and talked shit?
Listen, we cackled.
I watched that episode.
Christina cackled that whole fucking episode.
I watched that episode 3 times already. Y'all make no sense whatsoever.
We cackled the whole fucking.
We sure did. We had a good time. Oh shit! Or the episodes where Leo be Ubering.
Yeah. Straight talking to a client while she's doing the show. That'd be crazy.
Yep. This shit is fun. It's fun.
It
and
is.
I enjoy doing it every week. I look forward to it. On Thursdays, I'd be like, yay, it's Thursday. It's fun.
Right.
It's fun.
Y'all got to remind me next year to turn these fucking alarms off for Thursday.
We got to have a Thursday reminder at everyone. Show tonight.
When Leo first moved into the spot and she had the smoke alarm kept going off. We kept trying to figure out who house it was.
And it went on for like 3 weeks on every show for like 3 weeks. Cause I'm too short to reach the fire alarm.
I'm too short to reach the smoke alarm. But then when we finally tried to change that motherfucker, we couldn't figure out where the battery was.
Wait, and then the GoFundMe for the step stool to change.
Yo, yes.
Nobody ever sent no funds.
That's
So I
crazy.
ended up having to call the maintenance man, and he
That's
came.
why it was going on. That's why it was going off for 3 weeks because nobody sent the funds for the step
Yep.
stool.
Exactly. But we know Leo ain't do the ceiling challenge.
Listen, baby, because it wouldn't have happened. These ceilings high as fuck in here. Like, I need a real goddamn ladder, okay?
You been
Ain't
like
no
a real
fucking step
person?
stool. I need a real
Leo's-
ladder to do
Leo's
this ceiling
tall.
challenge in here.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that struck me the first time I met her. I was like, damn, I didn't know you was that tall.
Oh, when I be telling y'all that Leo play basketball, y'all be thinking I'm joking.
Nigga, you said she was like 6'10". Of course I didn't believe that. But I didn't know she was as tall as she was.
I get that every time though. Every time.
Man.
It don't matter who it's from. Like people that have known me for years via social media. And then I'll be like, I see them in person and they be like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got pushed back in the car because the nigga told me I was too tall. No, ma'am, get back in the car. No, ma'am, because I thought you was like 5'5". Get back in the car.
I don't know what it is. You can't tell how tall you are on the screen. Because that was the first. I was like, oh, she's taller than I thought.
Yeah,
I
Leo
think I
told me
said
that.
that.
Leo
I
told me
think I
that
was
like from the
You
jump.
did. You said, oh. You didn't even say the tall part. You just said, oh.
Yeah, Leo's like, nigga, I'm 5'10", flat-footed. I was like, oh, okay. When they say flat-footed, I was like, they know exactly what they talking about. I'm like, I believe you.
Yeah.
That mean over 6 feet when you put on heels.
Yep, that's all that means to me.
I'm always 5'10" and a half because
Don't be putting them kitten heels on.
heels
Don't
on
be
these
doing that.
granny ankles.
They putting them kitten heels on.
Listen, if you ever catch me outside in some kittens, you better know I'm standing on big business, okay? And I'm finna put some tambourines on the tips of the bitches. That's for the fuck of it, okay?
No, kitten heels ain't for bigger women.
They not.
They not.
It's not.
By Leo's definition, I would be more of a thick than a big, and kitten heels ain't for me, bro.
But the thick ones be the ones wearing them though.
No, that shit is stupid.
You gotta, I mean, if you gonna do it, do a nice chunk wedge, but not no fucking kitten heel, because that look like you ran the rest of the heel down. Kitten heels ain't for big women. Go for
Look
a
like
flat.
that shit gonna do what them red Shein boots did on that woman with the pleather pants on.
With them pants on.
Auntie was wilding on that one. She
was.
She snapped them back. She snapped them back in place though. When she snapped them shit back in place, she was good.
I feel like she knew though, because the way she was walking before the shit fell apart.
She knew.
I feel like she knew. She didn't feel supported and like her shoes was gonna be able to walk properly.
She knew when she stood up in them shoes at home that she wasn't gonna be able to make it far. That's why she was sitting in that chair for so long.
But she promised that she was gonna come outside. Yeah, come outside.
I'm trying to some gym shoes. Bring my outside some gym shoes. Or do just a shoe booty. Do a shoe booty. Because that's not technically a kitten heel. Like it's a shoe booty. It's not a real heel, but it's not a wedge. You know, shoe booties is like little heel intentionally. And you can get away with that because it's not expected to be a big heel. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Tell them what the business is.
Telling people the business. Hey, y'all. I just want to say first and foremost, thank y'all for supporting Thursday Night Live, PGC Media, PGC After Dark, McCrazy's Place, In the Lightning Bolt Chronicles. See, y'all ain't messed it up, Christina. And thank you for supporting all of us, like absolutely each and every one of us, all of the Star Kerrigan's 1,000,001 shows, because I'm not even finna try to name all of them.
But all of those,
Well, we know one show that ain't on here.
the whole plethora. But I'm your girl Leo Rochelle. Y'all follow me, Leo Rochelle _ on Instagram, PGC Podcast on TikTok, PGC Media, The Fat Girl Chronicles, and PGC After Dark on all social media platforms. Make sure you go follow, subscribe to our YouTube channels. And if y'all want to be on the show, email us, thefatgirlchronicles@gmail.com or the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast @gmail.com. Don't say y'all didn't know how to get at us, because that's a lie. But we have some amazing things coming up. In our first month, we are booked out for our first 2 months of the year. So don't say we ain't got no good stuff, because we do. So come check us out. Fat Girl Chronicles, PGC After Dark, PGC Media. The website is coming together. It'll be done for real. Okay, because my mentor been in my ass, so it'll be done for real.
Pause.
By the time we come back. So y'all pray my strength in the Lord. Cause yeah. But follow us, subscribe, all of that good stuff. All of us, not just PGC, all of us. And then yeah, whatever you do for the rest of the evening and the rest of the week, don't do it with your half-ass. Do it with your whole ass out. Peace.
Hey, y'all. Hey, it's me, Christina McCrary on Facebook, aka The Black Mirror, aka Captain Consistent, aka The Mom Friend, aka Petty Level 12 3/4, aka Xtina McCrazy on everything, Instagram, TikTok. Host of McCrazy's Place podcast. Dropping soon. No, it looks like we're on hiatus, but we're coming. On YouTube, it has an Instagram and a Facebook page. Co-host of the Lightning Bolt Chronicles on YouTube, Amazon Music, iHeart Music, Audible, Spotify, and our website, www.thelightningboltchronicles.com. Again, I know it looks like we're on hiatus, but we're coming. I am actually working. I'm just having problems getting it out there so y'all can see it.
She ain't got enough juice.
Man, it's yeah. Japan created some problems I wasn't ready for. I pre-planned for everything and nothing worked. So yeah. And co-host of this, your Thursday night fuckery and foolishness. Thank you guys for supporting us. Thank you guys for coming out. All of what Leo said, like, this is dope as fuck. We love y'all. On Facebook and YouTube. And finish out your year with a bang and be ready to just run shit in 2024.
Run it the fuck up.
Run it the fuck up, because that's what we're going to be trying to do over here at SMG, motherfuckers. SMG or SMD. You know what I say. Go forward the rest of this week and the rest of this year with kindness and love.
Christina looked like a whole kung fu movie over there. That was crazy. Hey, everybody, what's going on? You know who it is. It's George Simpson Jr., CEO of this thing of ours, Sarkarian's Media Group. And I just want to thank everybody for watching all year long. Thank you for people in the comments. Shout out to my man Kevin over there. Shout out to Alabama. I know you weren't on here this week, but shout out to Alabama. Shout out to the Menace. I ain't gonna say your name, because you know who you are.
Hey, Auntie Michelle.
Yeah, Auntie Michelle and her family.
Hey, Fujila.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who even commented. Shout out to people who shared it. Shout out to everything, man. Thanks, thank y'all again. Yeah, man. Let's run this up. We're running this up. Year and some change now. That's why it feels weird when we miss a day, because we here. We always here. So, like I said, Sarkarian's we back on track next week. We're gonna get some Lightning Bolt Chronicles. We're gonna get some Crazy Place. We're gonna get some tequila and champagne. And then a week after that, we're gonna get some Fat Girl Chronicles. Then we're gonna get some Rich Aunties. Then we're not gonna get Toxicology. We're gonna get Toxicology Report till February. But everything else is gonna be coming. So Are You Serious? Hopefully Potty Mouse. She says she's back in the groove, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank y'all for supporting us. Thank y'all for doing everything, man. You know how I always say, love, peace, and memes. You're not a hoe. They just hating because you're having fun.
Boy.
And you're not trash. You're somebody's treasure. And that's word of the mundo. So until next time, man, I bid y'all all a wonderful adieu.
Happy
What?
New Year. Y'all.
You're not a hoe. You're just mad because you having fun. That's all. If they went out and had fun, they wouldn't have no time to call you a hoe.
That's my fun.
Well,
Happy New Year.
do you. Don't hurt nobody and don't fuck no kids.
There you go.